Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for showing up today. We're gonna do a real quick pocket dump. Got us some mail. Um, and let's see, some updates of what we got going on. Okay, so let's see. It's gonna be the left pocket. Everything's in the left pocket. We got our Bic lighter, nice Bic lighter. Always use that in an emergency, starting fires. You could start fires in several ways with a Bic lighter. Um, we might have to go over that one of these times. Uh, I know it's a knife channel, but hey, sometimes you're out there hunting, hiking, need something for survival purposes, You never know. We play around in a lot of different areas. All right, and then we have our homemade pocket slip once again. We are still carrying the Buck. The Buck 371. I actually been enjoying this little guy. I've been having some fun with him. Cutting a lot of stuff. I need to oil the joints on it. They seem a little bit stiff, just a little bit. Not horrible though. Just a little tight opening. Beautiful knife. I love the wood on there. I really do. I love the wood. I'm getting a little bit of patina on the bolsters, which is nice, especially since we like patina on our knives. Not really developing anything on the blades, although I haven't been cutting anything acidic. I hear cutting strawberries with your blades will give you some nice tieners. I'm gonna have to try that. I love strawberries, so if it'll get me some premature patina, I'm gonna do it. I will utilize all three blades to get some patina on there and enjoy me some strawberries. So yeah, we're carrying the Buck 371. Very reliable knife. I know it's not USA made, and I need to collect more USA made knives, but I really enjoy this Buck, and I've always liked Buck since I was a child. Don't know where that came from. I don't recall any relatives carrying Bucks. So I don't know. I guess I just like the style of Buck and been a fan, you know. And then I am carrying the Nebo Torchy 2K as always. Very bright. It will blind you, and that's the 2K. It will blind you. And then it drops down in settings, and then you're off. The Zippo carrier, we're carrying the Thor's hammer. Get the glare off of there. I love this lighter. It's a very nice lighter. But it's Thor's hammer. Thor, son of Odin. Mirror. And I like how they did the flat bottom on here. Gave it that old school lighter look. I mean, this is an armored lighter, so I guess on all of their armors, they have the flat bottom. But I love that because it's very nostalgic, brings back the olden days, I believe it was 40s, 50s, and 60s were flat bottom, and maybe even longer. Don't quote me on it. Not a professional, I just collect them. Still carrying the Baron Son folding hunter. I love this thing. This thing is very slicey, especially that Skinner blade. I was watching some videos. I'm going to attempt to dye my scales, and we are going to do that on the channel all together. I'm going to attempt to dye the scales. I'm going to kind of rough it up with some light grade sandpaper, get it roughed up a little bit. Since it is bone, it is porous. It's porous. I don't know if you could see the pores on it, but if you know your bones, you know it's porous along the edging, and it will suck in dye. So we're gonna try, and I know it might sound goofy, but I'm gonna dye it purple. Hopefully when I light sand it, it doesn't take away too much of the burning and the brown off of here. I want to just lightly scuff it up, so the dye will stick, because I kind of want to leave some of the darkened areas, and then I want the purple to take over through the light spots, so you get that blend of the purple and the darks, and the reason why it's going to be purple is because that's my wife's favorite color. So I'm going to attempt that, and just carry a part of my wife with me. She always has my back on all of my endeavors. I love Mrs. Wicked Blades. And so, yeah, we're carrying the Bear & Sons Folding Hunter. Great knife. I will be switching out pretty soon, though. I will be switching out actually my whole pocket carry, because I've been carrying these for a while. And I know you guys are probably getting tired of seeing them. Okay, on the right hip, I have the phone case, which does not have the phone in it currently, because you guys are looking at me through it. I love this phone case though. The wife picked it up at Tractor Supply. You have your standard belt clip, rotates. You can have it horizontal, vertical. I carry mine vertical because I like saving on the space. Now, if it was a fixed blade knife, I prefer horizontal, as they would say, a scalp carry. But she found this at Tractor Supply. I believe she said she paid $18 for it. Great little phone case. You have your Velcro flap, main pocket where the phone goes in, with the spandex or something like that, where the sides open up. I carry my notebook inside with the phone. I always place it on the back of the phone so it doesn't scratch the screen. You have an extra pocket here. Besides your phone pocket, you have your main pocket, and then you have this little, up to just above the knuckle. It's about that deep, so just above the mid knuckle. As you see, it fits a business card. Business card sticks up a little bit, and then I took one of my mechanical pencils and I took the top half off, just exposing the eraser to carry in there at a slant, so it sits there. You could barely see the eraser, so that way I have a pencil, and then it has a holder for a pen or pencil, or I'm assuming if you could stretch it out enough, you could possibly put a pen flashlight. But since I carry my pocket light, I utilize an ink pen slot, and that's how I carry my phone case. So I could be able to have a pen and pencil on me to write stuff down, carry my notepad to track my hours here at work, and if I need to take notes because I am absent-minded. And then along on that right hip, we are carrying the Cricut Biwa. I love this knife. I really, really love this knife. I've put it through some paces. The only thing I have done is kind of fouled the tip because it was a lot more pointier. It came out to a nice little spear. Oh, come on, focus. Okay, see how the tip is a little bit blunted? It was a lot sharper tip. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It still slices, pierces, and cuts, but you could feel where it mushroomed with your fingernail. And that was that day I had to fight off that coyote. You have some nice aggressive jipping here, so like you could get on there, you won't slip as you're cutting down this way, or you could lock on there with your thumb and slice. I would say this would be a nice field dressing knife for fish and fowl, you know, maybe your pheasants and stuff like that. But honestly, the way this thing slices, if I had to, and I didn't have a larger knife on me, I bet I could process some large game with this. I'm willing to bet money that I could probably process a large game with this. I do love this knife. Like I said, the aggressive jimping there. It's got nice aggressive jimping there. And then this long swedge that goes all the way to the tip from the jipping. You know, and you got that nice little well, it's like the birth between a clip point and a spear point. You know, it's a clear point. It's a clear point. That's what it is. Yeah, clip point, spear point. It's a clear point. There you go. It's clearly a point. Got this nice micarta handles with the orange liners. Come on, focus. I don't know if you guys are able to see that. It's got nice orange liners in it. You got some jipping down here. This jipping, you really can't feel it. It's not that aggressive, I guess. Well, yeah, it does kind of help that lower finger. I guess it works. And then you got your lanyard hole. I need to replace this with a piece of leather instead of the paracord that came with it. Put a nice piece of leather on there. I do like this knife. It comes with a Kydex sheath, your belt clip, which is locked onto my belt currently. You can put it horizontal or vertical. I'm carrying horizontal. Obviously, like I said, I carry my fixed blades horizontal because I am a big boy and it will make contact with the love handles, and that does not feel that great. What else am I carrying? Now I've got the Freedom Seed spreader. All right. Sorry I'm sweating, guys. I just had to do a patrol, and today's actually kind of hot here in California. As the song goes, it's always sunny in California. Today is a sunny day. All right, now to the mail. We have a nice card here. Oh, yeah. This is HT's Hunter Herd. Herd 'em up, circa 20, 2024. Why was I gonna say 19? This is HT's Hunter's Herd, Herd 'em Up, and I was able to get this because I have the Baron Sons Folding Hunter, and since the Folding Hunter is my favorite style pattern of knife, I will be adding more to the collection. What I want to try to do is get one from every brand that we know, and I'm hoping to stick with USA made. So I want to collect a Folding Hunter from every USA made maker, and possibly get several from each maker because they make both single blade and double blade hunters. So I want to try to get a double blade hunter and a single blade folding hunter. And Mr. HT writes, Herd 'em Up, circa 2024. Brother Mangus, thank you, brother, for the support of my channel and for your interest in my latest venture. Welcome to the herd. Your brother in blades, HT. Dude, shout out to Mr. HT. He's the man. If you guys don't know about his channel, you need to go check him out. It's HT's EDC. He is a great guy. He shows off some amazing knives on his channel. Every day he has something different, something new. He's very intellectual and he knows so much about knives. Great guy. You need to go check him out. Obviously, there's other amazing guys out here in our blade community. You have the Knife Doctor, which that was my first trade on the channel. He's an amazing guy. You have Travis the Case Guy. You have 865 Mafia. You have the Southern Knife Hobbyist. Who else is there that I watch? I watch so many. Rasputin's Castle. Carolina Knives, Knife Crazy. Oh my goodness, I watch way too many. But I am so envious of those guys. They have such amazing collections. And I wish like I could go to each of their homes and pick out something from their collection, or possibly two of some things out of their collections, because they just have amazing collections. They have just an abundance amount of knowledge on these knives, and they're awesome dudes. They really are. So go check them out, especially Mr. HT. And if you have a folding hunter, you can get into his herd. We gotta herd him up. Hit up Mr. HT. I have some new knives coming that I have ordered from the eBays. I am hoping to win one within the next hour, I believe, ends the auction. And that one I'm gonna keep as a memento birth year knife for my first grandchild. He will be born sometime next month. We don't know yet. My daughter's doing amazing right now. But yeah, he's due sometime in October. And this knife that I'm hoping to win within the hour is going to represent his birth year. And I will do a video on it, and then after that it's going back in the box into one of my drawers or cigar boxes, and it will be there until his 18th birthday is when I'm going to give it to him and he could do with it pleases, you know. And then I have one that's gonna represent my grandfather because it's the same pattern. As I said previously, I don't know what make or brand my grandfather carried because his knives are no longer around. We don't know where they went. Somebody hijacked them. But this is the pattern that I recall him carrying throughout my childhood. He'd pull it out, peel his favorites were peaches and pears, and he would slice them up and eat them as we walked. Because we did a lot of marches. He was in the Union, so I'm gonna set up a whole display, and we're gonna go over some stuff about my grandfather, and I'm gonna show you guys some unique pieces from the Union. So I have that knife. I'm hoping to win the one for my grandson, and then I also have one more piece that's coming in. So yeah, we've got some new knives, and 2 out of the 3 I will be carrying. And I do know I'm going against my whole ideal of a knife as a tool meant to be used, but the one I'm purchasing for my grandson will not be carried, at least not carried by me. After I hand it over to him when he's 18, if he wants to carry it, he can. But yeah, I guess that's it. I'm gonna wrap this up. I've already been on here 22 minutes, taking up your time. But yeah, that's the channel updates. That's my daily carry for this day. That's our mail call. And once again, thank you so much, HT. I don't know if you're watching my videos, but if you are, I am truly grateful. I appreciate you as a human being. I appreciate you as a brother in blades. Love your channel. You're an awesome guy. Keep up the great work. And guys, go see HT EDC. You will enjoy it. All right. God bless everyone. And have a great night. Bye-bye.